Black Pearls are the new champions of Uganda Women's Rugby Union 15's National League. The Kings Park Arena Bweyogerere side won the 4 teams championship race with an unbeaten run. Entebbe Avengers finished second, with defending champions Thunderbirds securing the 3rd slot above Mbale Eagles. However, to their head coach, Helen Buteme, now is the time to double the efforts and write more history.
Pearl's journey to the top didn't begin this year. It didn't even begin last year. It's been a journey of a number of years, and it's been a patient journey where I've been working with players, patiently building them, working on their skills and their roles on the pitch, different positions, getting them to understand them, getting them to understand each other as well. So I've had a core group of players who have been here consistently over the last couple of years, and then we've had some players coming in and out, just as it is with the nature of sports in Uganda. But over the last 2 years, we've kind of just nailed things down, and last year in December, we started on our conditioning for 15s. So the girls were lifting tires 3 times a week, and it was non-negotiable, and they embraced it. And we've seen it has paid off because of we've been playing teams bigger than us. Thunderbirds has really big players, Avengers has really big players, but we've not been moved by that, And even our injury count has been really low. We've just been getting minor injuries. So the fact that even the players have been like a family, working through things together. My sessions have been brutal, but they'll talk themselves through sessions, I'd tell them, girls, you're going to do this, and they'll be like, bring it on, even when they're on their hands and knees, and I'm like, you're going to do XYZ, and they're like, coach, it's okay, bring it on, we're going to do it, we know what we want, And when mistakes would be made, we'd go back and correct them, And what I love about the girls is there's no thing like a superstar. You may be a good player, but if you're told by even a junior player what you're doing is wrong, they'd be like, okay, so how do we correct this? And so we've had that sort of positive feedback from each other, players accepting criticism, even players coming up to me and saying, coach, no, we want this to be done like this, so we don't think this is right. And then I'd be like, okay, what you're saying is making sense. Or I'd be like, no, trust me on this, and they'll be like, okay. So we're not just a rugby team, we're a family, and I think what has helped us the most is players' love and passion for the game, and the willingness to put in the hard work to do what other people are not doing. And that is simply it. That's why we've been invincible. That's why every time we stepped on the pitch, we knew we were winning, just we didn't know by how much. And we want to continue. We're at the top now. We know it's harder to stay at the top, so we're going to work even harder, because this is the beginning. For the girls who were in the accident, some of them escaped completely unharmed, but psychologically they were disturbed, so getting into a taxi was difficult for them. And some had physical injuries, and on and off the week they had headaches, they had body pains, they were in and out of hospital. But then they told me, coach, you're not postponing this match. They refused. They said, no, you're not postponing, we're going to play. Even if we're only 12 players on pitch, we will play. And those of us who are injured will sit and watch, we'll carry water. So on Saturday, I wasn't quite sure whether I even had a full squad. I had 15 players in theory. And then 4 players were like, coach, you want to play? So I said, you first have to go to the doctor and get clearance. And so the doc cleared them to play. We monitored them and watched them, and were able to come through. 2 players today have just done a bit of running. So there were the final 2 players who hadn't done any training since the accident. And slowly, psychologically, the players are starting to come to terms with it. Last weekend and this weekend, the taxi we hired, the driver was instructed to go very slowly. So the journey from Ginger to Kampala took almost 4 hours. So the players would be like, let them go slowly, we don't care. Just go as slow as possible, let other cars overtake or do whatever, but let us get there in one piece. So after, I know it will take a while for them to psychologically get over it completely, but what I'm happy is that players are helping each other, they're talking to each other, and at least I have all my players alive and in one piece, no serious injuries, and I'm just grateful for that. And we are still here, and we're going to be here, and this is our game.
Already with 7s and 10s trophies, the milestone clearly cemented their place as the strongest women's outfit in the country. Well, this is evident in the national team summons, with the side having a good number of players led by seasoned player Charlotte Mudoola.
Yes, Emily, how does it feel to be a champion?
I really feel good because we have really worked hard as a team. Those who remember us in the days, you know what we used to go through. But then, this time around, we were like, no, we have to take everything. First and foremost, I would love to appreciate Coach Koyokoyo Helen Buteme for the work well done. She has always been there for us. Where we have been failing to perform well, she has always been there to come and correct us. Coach, thank you so much. Those tires have really helped us. They have really given us the strength to be able to win all the games we have played. Thank you so much. To the fans, thank you so much for your support. You've always been there for us. You've always come to watch each and every game we have been playing. However much we have had all those games of far away, some of the fans have been able to come and travel and watch us play. Thank you so much. And to my teammates, thank you so much for the hard work you've given in, because you really wanted the thing and you've shown the love that, yeah, everyone in the team has really given in, and we promise our fans that we are going to put in more of the hard work so that we win all the rest of the other games to come. Thank you so much.
Okay, so that record, 7 tries in a single game.
Basically, I believe that rugby is not all about individuality, it's all about teamwork. So the tries have not in fact come from me alone, but it has been teamwork. Where necessary, I've always been there to support. I believe that the tires have always helped me, so that's where I've got the energy and strength to be able to do all those. Yeah.